Hello everyone and welcome back to EchPlays. I'm Esh. Welcome back to the Sky Factory. And welcome back to Progress. The Void Ore Miner Controller Tier 1 was built last time, and this time we're going to build the actual miner itself. It's going to be fantastic. There's nothing else to say really. It's going to be great. So we just need to build all the materials that we're going to need to fully construct it using the assembler, just like we did with the array. Just like we did with the insulated lightning rod, and just like I'm assuming we're at to build any sort of multi-block structure using the environmental tech mod, which is a great mod. I love it. What I have so far is we last time had to rebuild the assembler and the digital guide. I pulled out all the hardened stone structure blocks we had. We have 27, so if I go back in here and double check, we needed 24, so that's enough. Now we're probably gonna need more because I think maybe the machine base needs some. So let's first start off by looking at the machine base before we do anything else. So this is the one we're gonna probably need. We need 20 of these. So it doesn't actually uses the same sort of stuff though as the structure blocks. So we're going to need iron bars. Gold nuggets, redstone, and hardened stone, which is just a mixture of cooked stone and non-cooked stone. We're going to need 20 of these things. That means we're going to need 20 of these things. So let's see about making... Oh god, we're already running into a problem. Nope, not really a problem. It isn't really a problem because, as you guys know, it's Cobble City. Cobble City over here. Let's just grab a couple stacks of it and get to work. So I don't think this should take us very long, to be honest. It should not take us very long to get this done. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. And if it doesn't take us very long, we're going to start looking into Minium, because I want to use some of that junk to make our tools. Because as you guys probably remember, one of the things we've been avoiding doing is working with the Tinker's Construct mod to the point of getting the achievements. We need a weapon that does 20 damage, and we need some tools that we can use like upgrades on, and I don't want to waste any of the upgrades on the tools we currently have. So while I enjoy Spongoose-san, it's not exactly peak efficiency in terms of what we have on there. It's just a great tool for picking up stuff. So we're going to work on that maybe today, looking into the chickens, seeing which of the 2 chicken eggs we need to mix to get Minium's chicken. That's our main secondary goal if we have time. So just look forward to that. More chickens. Hardened stone machine base is well on its way. How many iron bars do we have in here? We might have some. We have 7. That's not a lot. So I'm just going to stick a bunch of these in here. Enough of them. And then we just need this, and we have some of these in there as well. So we needed 20. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Well, you can only make 17. So we're out of iron bars first. So we'll make more of these. And then 1 2 3 20. Perfect. Okay. So we have those. The next thing we need on the list is the laser core ×2. Oh man, I love a good laser core. What's not to love? I wish my core was laser. Instead, it's just hamburger, basically. So we need clear glass. We don't have enough to make 2 of these. Yes, we do. We have a surplus of clear glass at this point. And then we needed 1... What was it? Clear laser lens or any colored variant. Let's just start with a clear laser lens. Because, I don't know, we're going to need different colors to target certain ores and certain things we can get from the nether, or not the nether, the void. But I don't remember what we need. So we're just going to have to build these lenses as we need them. Lens. Clear laser lens. Is this the one? This is it. So we get 1 lens, and then we make 1 laser lens. I think this is everything. That was quick as hell. 24 structure blocks, 20 machine bases, 2 laser cores, and 1 clear laser lens. Okay. Let's do this. So we have everything we need if my calcs are correct. And they never are, so who knows. Boom. Let's start. How do I what's missing here? Wait, is it working? Things are disappearing. What is happening? Oh, it's building it below it. I think it's done, actually. It's just that, well, it can't be done. You know what? I bet it's wrong. This thing is in the way. There may be some other stuff in the way, too. Let's just remove another layer and see what happens. There, we did it. Okay. Oh, this thing looks pretty good. I think it should be ready to function. We just have to give it some power, which is not something I really thought about, to be honest, beforehand. Maybe I should have considered it because now I'm realizing I'm gonna have to run wires all the way over here in order to power this thing. Now I do have a lava generator here. I wonder if that would be enough power to power this thing, at least for a test run. We'll have to. It's worth a shot, I guess. The alternative is running freaking wires all over here, but maybe we should have done that by now. You know what? It's something to do. It's something that we should do, and it is something to do. So, wire. Let's grab. Come on, why are you doing this? Let's grab everything from here. We're definitely going to need more stuff, but we'll start with this. We'll start with this, and we'll see what we're left needing later. So I think maybe we start down here because it's already sort of run some wires through, and maybe we can just like dig a hole here. And let's put this back. We just put like, oh God, this is going to be a pain in the ass. I can already tell. Maybe this isn't the best way to run this from. I was going to do it from there and run all the way down underneath, but maybe running it directly from like here outside the side of this building, just a straight line somehow over here might be a little easier. It's hard to say, but we're going to do it. All right, so if I just knock a hole in the wall there, that'll give us a route outward. And then we just see how far this thing will stretch. So if I put, for instance, this is where it's going to be. It's going to be like, I can't really tell. Yeah, I think this is going to be it right here. Over one, and then like right here. Is that right? Let's see. I think this is right. Now, I don't think this is going to stretch all the way. This is a pretty far distance. Yeah, it's not even close. Oh, you know what? Might be good, though. We can run it along the edge of this. That might be even better than my current plan of just having it floating. Who would have thought? All right. Let me grab that back. Now, all we need to do is put a block here, put this here, and then run it over to this. So from there to there, and there to there. And then we'll see how far we can stretch with this bad boy. Okay, it goes to about here. So this should connect. Perfect. It even remembers. It's nice. Okay, and then we're going to have to go under the bridge, so I can put, like... You know what would be cool, though? If we went onto the top of it, and then down back again. It might look cool. Alright, and we need to make more of these, because we're down to our last one. So we're going to need some more relays. 8. That'll probably be enough. If we need more than 9 more, we're doing something wrong, probably. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of this. And then I'm going to put this here and see if we can connect the two. That works. And then put one here. And then, where was this one at comparatively? So 1, 2, 3, and then a 4th block. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. And this gives us access to power on the platform too. So if we ever want to power something like closer to the edge or whatever, we can either just run them from here or run wires from the peaks there. It'll be really good. Okay. So let's see about turning red here. So I think right here is the key. Put that there. Beautiful. Okay. Now, the question is how we're going to get it from here to there. Right now, I'm thinking going ahead and crossing this gap over to here. I think that's probably fine. I think that would probably be the best bet. So if I go ahead and pop a relay here and see if we can connect the two. Yes. And then this is super unnecessary, but I don't want it just like going across like that. I'm going to run it like this. And we are going to need more relays because of this, I think. But maybe it'll reach. Maybe it will reach. There's only one way to find out. We'll put it from here to here. It actually does. Okay. It doesn't look amazing, but it is a thing. It's a functioning thing. Alright, so it's all wired up, I think. I think it's all connected with wires and stuff. Let's go ahead and sleep. Get the solar panels going. And then we'll see if this thing is actually doing something over there. Now, the question, of course, it does seem like it is doing things. It does seem to be functioning. So, yeah, it is I wonder if it's supposed to turn off like that intermittently. I don't feel like it should, if I'm being honest. Okay, so the question now is how do we pull out of this thing? I'm guessing we can just pull out of the minor controller with a item node and stuff and put it into a chest. That's what I'm hoping will happen. So let's see if we can get some item node going. And then we need a conduit. Do we not have any? Wait, what are they called? I haven't made any in so long that I've forgotten. Extra. Where are they? Where are those boys? Here it is. A transfer pipe. Good grief. Surely I have some transfer pipes in here. 5 is... it's enough. Because I have the ability to make a nice ender chest or two that we can just use to teleport from here to there. The question is it going to work? So I can test it quickly by doing this and seeing if it pulls out anything into its internal inventory. It doesn't seem to be doing it. So the question still is, how does this thing work? And how do I do it? It's a great question. And a question that I'm going to have to probably Google, to be honest. So does this thing have power is a good question as well. I mean, it is powered. It does seem to have a problem where it's not quite getting enough, though. Which is worrying to me. So, I'm thinking maybe if I go like this and run a wire. But I'm going to need more relays. Maybe I can run this over there as a temporary solution. For instance, like this thing is actually powering. I got a full thing of power, but it's not powering anything. So if I move this like over here, I might even be able to reach this to there without having to need another relay. So what we do need to do then is to run pipes. So as you can see, this thing is disconnected from pretty much everything except for the system, because I didn't want to make any more obsidian. So we have a ton of it, and it was wasting all the lava basically. So if I run this to here, I'm gonna need a actually need a liquid thing. Where did I put the other one? Wait, here it is. It was just on the back of it. Okay. If I do this... Okay, I need more. I'm going to need a few more transfer nodes. I just want to give it an extra power source, and what else are we using that thing for, you know? Okay, transfer nodes. 16 is hopefully enough. And you know what? While we're here, let's make a couple ender chests. 1, 2, and some dye. So let's make it purple. All purples across the board. And if you haven't messed with ender chests that are part of the ender storage mod, well, you're missing out. It's a fantastic mod, fantastic chest, and I'll teach you. So I'm just gonna, I mean, even if we don't actually use this piping system to pull out of this, we're still gonna need a chest to put into. So, we have 3 things on the top, and you can dye each of these an individual color, which means you have like an almost, it's not even an infinite thing, but it's a very high number of color combinations that you can dye each one of these. So if I go over here, you can see that I have this chest connected up to the ender chest that's all dyed all black. So if I put another chest down and dyed that one all black, when I access that chest, it will show me the inventory and allow me to access the inventory of this chest. And then when we place this as purples, and we put another chest down and put that one as purple, it'll let me access the inventory of this. Or in this case, it'll let me put it, say, next to the item, the computer, and technically I could just pump straight from this, from a chest that's over there right next to it, not having to run pipes all the way from there to wherever, you know? So it's like a teleporter. It's like those old conduits that let you teleport items. Except it's a full chest thing. It's pretty good. It's fantastic. I've always loved this mod a lot. Okay. That said, I don't think this is functioning, is the thing. That's the thing about it. Like, it doesn't seem to be working. So I'm going to have to look this up and see, is there any items in here? Is this thing working? Is it a matter of this thing not working, or is it a matter of just this thing not being able to interface with this? Or do I have it hooked up somewhere wrong, or whatever the case is? I'm going to have to figure out. Now, actually, before I look it up, though, we can look at this and see if it tells us. You see, bedrock, any block below laser core must let light through. Speed modifier decreases duration time. The void ore miner is the multi-block machine that mines ore from the void at a cost of large amounts of energy. The lens can be colored to target different resources. Any modifier can be used to place the modifier cores. So I don't think we did anything wrong necessarily. I mean, it doesn't tell us anything. The question I do have is, it says it has to see bedrock. Does this count even though there's not technically any bedrock in the world? Or am I going to have to place some bedrock underneath this thing somehow? It's another question that I'm going to have to ask Google. I'll be right back. Okay, well, I've checked into it, and I think we have everything set up right. So the only thing I can think of that maybe isn't working Because maybe it's just not getting enough power and it's intermittently turning off or something. I think it checks every like 400 ticks for resources to see if it found anything. And I think it uses like 320,000 RF. I think one solar array will do everything it needs. So my current plan is to just build a separate solar array just for this thing. So that's my current thing that I'm going to do. I don't know what else to do, really. I looked it up, and it seems like I have everything set up right. The whole thing's built. It's got a lens. There's a chest next to it. As long as there's a chest next to the resource controller, it should pull into the chest. I've tried a vanilla chest just to see if it didn't recognize modded chest, but it should recognize modded chest, and it didn't change anything. So that's our current plan. Maybe there's some energy degradation going on or something over the length. There's also this. What the hell am I doing? This isn't even hooked into the power system. It's not even using the reactor. Well, that solves some problems, to be honest. I was wondering why everything seemed to be like really slow, including the laser. So maybe that fixed it? Let's go give it like 20 seconds or so and then see if it pulled anything in. Actually, let's just check. Like, it's really tough to say. Like, the laser's running down here. And I think this thing just turns off because of a bug with the visuals and stuff. Like, if you look straight down, it turns off. Or if you get too close to it, it turns off. But I think, actually, if I just sit here, for instance, it'll just continually run. We have a solar panel, a reactor. We have the lava generator. And also, we could, in theory, put some coal into the coal generator and also have that thing running. So I don't think, honestly, power shouldn't be an issue. As long as we're not running anything else other than the computer and that, I don't feel like there should be any problems with power. So it's a little worrying that we haven't found anything. Let's just hope that maybe it's just a delay and we're about to see our first returns, because it's not fast, but it should be getting more than nothing at this point. We should have a few things in there. What was I gonna do? I still do want its own solar panel, so it can be its own closed system, and we don't have to worry about it pulling power from anything else. Because solar panels are pretty easy to use and build, and why not, right? Like, it's pretty good power. So I can't remember what I was doing. What the hell did I come over here for? God damn it, I don't remember. Oh yeah, I was gonna stick some coal into this bad boy, because why not? One more thing. One more system putting power into this bad boy. Okay. So if it doesn't have anything in it this time, it's definitely not working. Like, there's no reason for it not to have anything in this chest, honestly. I'm even gonna put this here. Just fucking give me one item. That's all I want. Proof of functionality. Okay, well, I'm at a bit of a loss here. So I'm gonna have to look more into this thing in between episodes and see just what's going on. Maybe it's a matter of just this is not meant to go this far. I mean, you would think the laser wouldn't be on if it wasn't getting enough power to work, but it's clearly on. Like, I don't think the laser would be on at all if it wasn't working. But it's on. I don't get it. I don't get it, but that's okay. I don't have to. We can figure this out between episodes and come back and hopefully have a solution to the problem. If you guys know what I'm doing wrong, please feel free to tell me in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the like button if you like this episode. I know it was a bit of a weird one. It was a bit of an anticlimactic one, in that we started this and built it, but it isn't actually doing anything. So there's not much we can really do at this point about it. Like it anyway. Okay? Please. I need this. Please, I need this. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. More where this came from, friends. Just hit that sub button, baby. And tell all your friends. Share it on Twitter. Whatever. Hit the share button. Help the channel grow, as always. And until next time, I've been Ash, and this has been The Sky Factory.